Right lads, back again. It's been a long time, been a couple months. I've not really done about 2 months or something like that I think since my last video. I've not really done much to the car, just I've been ordering parts basically. So this is what we've got going on today. So the car, yesterday I fitted the rear struts from Gaz Shocks. Fitted the rear struts yesterday, they were easy enough. Fitted the driver's side coil over. Let me see if I can get so I can show you just for a second. So they're on, this side's set and top mounts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you not what went wrong but what the ball ache was yesterday. So I undid the driver's side one, took it out. The top mount had been built up wrong, so someone's obviously either replaced the springs or the shocks or whatever, I don't know, but it had been built wrong. So I had to rebuild the top mount and then fit it to the coilover and obviously crack on like. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. Hopefully this one will take me less time because I don't have to figure out how to build the top mount back up, but I'll show you what I mean. So what we've got the car jacked up here. Mate of mine's lent me a low profile jack because I've only got a standard shitty one just down there. So we've got the car jacked up. I've cracked the wheel nuts, it's off the ground now. I'm going to take the wheel off and I'll show you underneath what we're doing today. So yeah, right, here we go lads. I'm hoping that you can see I've only got a tiny torch. There's an 18mm nut and bolt, two of them that need to come off of the hub there, and then there's two 13mm bolts that need to come out there, and that's basically it. That's the old shocks and springs out. Yeah, just thought I'd show you before I pull it all off. I do need to do the brakes and calipers and pads. No, start again. I do need to do the pads and discs. I've got a set of discs up there. I'm just going to order some pads, sort the calipers out. But yeah, there's a CV boot there. I don't know if you can see it. That I think has split, so that needs to be sorted. But yeah, job's a good one. Right lads, so here's the aftermath. Everything's pinged everywhere. No, basically what you've got, that's the bearing. That's just another part of the top mount. Got a nice little rubber in there, and then that's your top mount there. So you get your little rubber that goes in, other metal piece, your bearing slots in there, and then your new bottom section of the top mount, which is, that's all wrapped up lads. Right, I'm back again. Yeah, so what you got this top section off here that just slots in there now, proper nice and snug. What you've got to watch is, if you've got a campus, which is what this is, you have to order the phase 1 GT turbo coilovers, because then this section suits your top mount, whereas the phase 2 GT turbo, this top mount won't fit. You'll have to, if you order the coils, sorry, for the phase 2 GT turbo, it won't fit this top mount. I got told that by a lad called Ben. But yeah, that slots on there, that slots on there, and then your nut goes on. Now what I found, because it's a new nylon nut, that I really struggled with the other one to get it on, so I ended up using the old nut, and it was still a struggle to get on, but it was much easier than the old nylon nut, because when you start tightening that to get the top mount on, your shaft in there starts to spin with the nut. Now I couldn't get the nut on far enough to pinch that top section to tighten the nut down, if you get what I mean. So I use the old nut. Now I'm going to reduce these all the way down to the bottom, fit the top mount, bolt it up to the car, and then I can alter them and tighten the top once I'm on there. Nice one. Right lads, let's get a torch. So, coilover's on, just set it. That's not the height that I'm setting it at. That's just to keep the spring up there. Yeah, 4 bolts, 2 there and 2 at the top there, and then that's it. Jobs are good. I'm going to alter them now to match the opposite side. So yeah. Well lads, it's fucking on. I didn't need to swear, but you know, I'll give you a cheek. I've got our mate Eric, if you know, you know. We'll give you a bit of a noise. But let's all show you what you're here for, to see how low she is. Now, what does everyone think of that? Now the fronts, they need to settle, and then I'll probably have to open them a little bit. I just don't want them catching on that turbo arch there, so that's probably going to get altered a bit higher. But the backs don't really change. The only thing for the backs is the how stiff they are. But I'll give you a little bounce. They are. That is solid. That on the front. That is what we like. That is absolutely solid. But yeah, while I'm here, I may as well show you the brand that I've started up with a mate of mine. So we've got B Road runners here. So you've got your B Roads in the UK. Trying to make affordable stickers, air fresheners, clothing and stuff like that. We've got hoodies out, some t-shirts coming out of my car and his car with the B Road runners on and stuff. But stickers are £3.50, that's including your postage, and the jumpers we've not sorted a price on yet, or the t-shirts. I've just got to try and find out how much postage is and stuff like that on sending items that big. But yeah, she's a bit steamed up on the inside because this is the first time in 2 or 3 weeks I brought her out. But she's looking good, lads. She's looking good. That's everything from me. I'm going to pack up now. Go home for my tea and it's work tomorrow. Bastards. Alright, see you all later.